It's that time. It's the Boogie's Beatdown podcast.
Boogie's Beatdown is what you need now. Brand new power, tap in. Get familiar with the whole layout. None other than the military vet who took that bullet for you. From Kosovo to Tora Bora, deep in that soil. Boogie's Beatdown got a rap like some tinfoil. Covering topics from marriage to music and more. Gumbo conversations that food for thought will leave you.
Yes, sir. We live and direct. Before we get started, you already know what we got to do. Make some noise for yourself. Let's go. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Ski, I'm up in here with a mother effing legend today. Let me get this thing started the right way. Hold on. Let me get some background music in here so that we can go ahead and get this joint jumping. I'm so glad you all tuned into the podcast today because this is going to be a fun one. I got Gale, Miss Undastood, Fluker in the building. Gale, what's up, baby?
It is all good in my hood. What's going on with
That's
you?
what's up, man.
Yeah.
Listen, this has been a let's say about a 2-year commitment. I've been trying to catch up with you. I haven't seen you, so let's do a backstory right quick. So I think I met you originally in 2000. Let me change my chair so I can look at you. There we go. I think I met you originally in 2016. Is that correct? With Patrick Hudson.
That's right about. That's
I think it's
correct.
15, 16,
Yeah.
right? Because I had
15,
just retired
16.
out the military.
Yeah.
And I was doing the comedy stuff with Patrick.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, man, I seen you on stage. This is when you were doing raunchy lyrics, right?
Yeah.
And I said, listen,
Just starting.
this woman is the fucking shit. Excuse my language. I know
No
what we're doing
worries,
right
no
now,
worries,
but
no
you know how
worries.
we are. We family.
Yeah.
I said, this woman is the shit because I haven't seen a stage personality as electrifying as you in the area. I have been doing this
thank
already
you.
4 or 5 months already, you
Yeah.
know? So when you came on the scene, I'm like, this is definitely a breath of fresh air out here in Pensacola. And I was like, man, only person I heard going hard like that was Millie Jackson back in the day. You understand? So it definitely was something that it stuck with me. And then we started seeing each other 2 or 3 times after that. And I
Yeah.
remember talking and having a conversation with you. You probably don't even remember this. I was like, Gale, when you blow, I'm trying to be your DJ. Do you remember me?
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
let's turn this thing up to the next
Yes.
level, right?
Yes.
So here we are. I think this is 6 years later?
No. This is
9 years later.
Yeah.
Look how shit happens.
Yeah.
Full
this is
circle. I got a
9 years
podcast
later.
now.
Yes.
Jumping off, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. And he putting me on. How about that?
So, like I said, the reason why I'm doing this podcast is to help military veterans. And by the way, Gail, tell them your story about the military.
I am a United States Army veteran.
Who?
I am air assault trained. That means I jumped out of a helicopter for no good reason and slid down a rope.
Let's go. Let's go.
And I served in Saudi Arabia. Oh, and I'm one of. Now there's a lot of us, but back then, I'm a little seasoned over here.
There you go,
but
baby.
Back then, I was a little known for having disassembled, reassembled, and marched with an M60 machine gun.
Let's go. Machine gun. The machine gun gunner is in the building. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they told me I couldn't do it, so I had to show them that I could.
You got to show them. We built for everything. That's what they don't
Absolutely.
understand. All right. Let me get a round of applause for that one, too. Let's go. So, Gail, let's before we get too heavy into this, man, let me ask you a couple. Let's start off with a couple questions. That's what I want to do first. So we already had the introduction and the backstory, but how did you come up with the name Misunderstood?
So actually, my daddy did it. I was always afraid of offending people,
Okay.
saying the wrong thing.
Absolutely.
And so I was always trying to find the most delicate way to say things.
Okay.
And my daddy didn't have all day for that. So he was like, hey, spit that shit out.
That's it. All dads.
And then
Fuck you want.
Yeah. And I'm standing up there and I'm still trying to say it politely. He said, listen, we either gonna have an understanding or a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding.
It can't be no in between. It can't be.
That is awesome.
Either I understand exactly what you mean or I misunderstood you.
Absolutely.
So-
You know what? That's actually fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I will be understood.
And you've been having this you've had this name the whole time.
Actually, when I originally started on stage, everybody wanted me to be Auntie Gale.
That would have been dope too.
Yeah.
Cause you
Yeah.
you that auntie that you know what I'm saying. That would have been definitely dope.
Yeah, it was Auntie Gale, but then I sort of had a negative connotation on the auntie.
Okay.
Like you can't be everybody's
Yeah,
auntie.
you can't. That's right now.
Yeah, you
that's
can't
right.
be
You get caught up in
everybody's
some
auntie.
shit.
You get caught up. Yes.
Absolutely.
And little crackheads was calling me.
Auntie.
No, yeah, no.
Auntie.
Yeah. I got nothing. No.
Gale, you wild. I love it. I love it. So we got Misunderstood. And then, so how long have you been a comedian now? Over 15 years?
Right at it now.
That's That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing that I'm happy about is sometimes like people, they see your story, they see the glory, but they don't know your story, right?
Exactly. Yes.
So for anybody that's just seeing you, like when I saw you, I was like, she's super dope, right? But they don't know the time and the practice that you put in. I'm sure in front of the mirror. Is this gonna fly? If this ain't gonna fly, yeah.
Yes.
So that's at 15 years. I just want to say to you, like, this is the time now.
I'm so excited.
And people don't understand this. Like friends, they look at me crazy because they see me on TikTok DJing and shit, and instead of going in the clubs. But people don't understand that digital currency is the new wave, right?
Yeah.
So why go into a club? This is how I'm just talking about myself right quick. Why go into a club and perform? But when I can perform at home right over there, like TikTok's telling me, hey, we can pay you $37,000 a month. I can show you right here to just DJ and meet all your goals. And then you got YouTube on the other channel.
Yeah.
So that's the new wave. For those of you who don't know that, digital currency is the new fucking wave. Get online. Even, are you on TikTok?
I am not.
You would make a fucking killing.
I got to get a new phone.
Gale,
Listen,
you would make a killing.
I stepped in my storage.
They don't understand that. You literally stepped on.
I literally.
Hell yeah, Gale.
I put my foot on it. I stood on my business.
Oh, you got me rolling over here.
Yeah, I stood on business.
So let me put you on game right quick. So, not to harp on TikTok, but it would be dope if you even just, once you got your followers up or whatever, if you just did 5 minutes of comedy.
Yeah.
Gale, I'm telling you, like, it's the wave. People are they're gonna lock in.
Listening.
They're gonna lock in. You know what I'm saying? And you should come over here one night, Gale. And when I do my TikTok stream and just do 10 minutes of comedy, man, I usually have some 800 to 1,000 followers every time I'm doing my TikTok.
Well,
DJing.
absolutely. Let's
I would do that.
It. Let's
I would do that. And it's one other thing I want to ask you about. I know you're a busy lady, but I'm starting a series called the Family Reunion Series here in my backyard. And we're doing it on YouTube.
Okay.
We're gonna do it every 2 months to 3 months. It's just gonna be me and a group of friends. We're gonna DJ out there, barbecue, throw some pizzas on the grill. I want you to slide through on that, just to be like a static picture with us. That would be dope. Yeah. We're trying to be the people I fuck with here in Pensacola. It's just gonna be us, a small clique. But we're gonna do that once a month. Barbecue. You ain't gotta do nothing but show up, look glamorous like you always do, and we gonna go from there, girl. All right. Yes, sir.
My parents.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we got the name, but I want to know, the people want to know, when did your love from comedy begin?
Very early.
Really?
Very early. I was a young child. I had to be 9 or 10. And I saw Sylvia Tremor Morrison.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw her roasting Muhammad Ali. She hosted the roast for Muhammad Ali. It was the first woman hosting a roast. So, of course, the first black woman hosting a roast.
Absolutely.
And it was funny. Like, I probably shouldn't have understood all the stuff I
Right,
was
right.
laughing
Absolutely.
But it was funny. And I think I kind of got bit by a bug
There you go. And you've been grinding ever since.
Ever since. I've just always known that a part of me wanted to make other people laugh.
So, Gale, what do you think about like all this roasting in the comedy? I understand the comedy world, but like I watched the Tom Brady roast. I thought that was they went a little too far, I think.
I think that roasting now is not, I mean, back then it was definitely raunchy. It was definitely pushing the envelope on some issues that were prevalent during the time. But now it's more about seeing how far you can degrade a person.
See, and I ain't with that shit.
How far you can take another person down. Suggesting that people are pedophiles,
No, I ain't with that.
implicating people in crimes that they've not committed. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, that ain't your lane.
I don't think that's just roasting. I think that's different.
Yeah.
That's defamation.
Yeah. Because, like, it's the same thing. Like, I hear people, like, I get a lot of emails now that I've been doing the podcast, and they're like, Boog, like go on here and talk about, do more. Like,
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell them, like, I don't want to do more, bro. Like, I want to give y'all quality shit over quantity. You don't need to come on Boogie's Beatdown podcast to hear about the fires in LA. You got all the news covering that. I'm not the expert.
Yeah.
But I'm the expert at this, talking to my peoples and getting them out on the street, Yeah, and like it's I know a lot of people in New York, man. If you ever want to get up there, we need to make something happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we need to make something happen. I know all kind of people in New York. New York, you hear me? Stand up, man.
I'm the game.
Yep, and not only that, like when I start doing my own thing, I got to have you in too, Gale, because I really appreciate what you do. And like I said, you didn't have to come over here today, but it was, Gale, can you come over to 28th? Boogs, I'm there. Yeah. That's it. And
Period.
So why not put this out here? I've been averaging a couple thousand views, so let's get it out there and get Miss Fluker out there so everybody can book her. Y'all need to book this lady. We'll get the stuff at the end. So who were some of the people that inspired you when you were growing up? Now I'm 53.
Okay.
So I was around with Red Fox and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy with the tight black the tight black pants on and shit. But who inspired you? Because you don't see you do now, but before Queens of Comedy, I didn't really know about a lot of female comedians.
Listen, and I had to dig for them.
Okay.
So for me, a lot of people think Moms Mabley was just
Moms Mabley, hell yeah. Absolutely.
Was just this character, but she was a representation of Black society. You know what I mean?
Right.
She was the person she was a matriarch in her family. She was standing up for what was right around her through her craft.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so in that light, I got to see her, and I guess I got to listen to it and really hear it.
Right.
The same with Sylvia Tremor Morrison.
She's your favorite.
Oh,
I hear you say her name twice now. So
she is my favorite.
Shout out to Sylvia.
She is, and it's so special to me that with all of her experience and as much, it's touching me.
Speak on it. Let me turn this down a little bit. Speak on it.
That she takes the time out to actually, she knows who I am. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah, like if I call her right now, she would answer the phone and know who I am.
That's dope.
And that's so many years of experience and craftsmanship and work and other comedians that she's met. So the fact that she's that personable with people is amazing to me.
Damn.
Yeah, the first time that we spoke over the phone, we couldn't talk for 3 minutes because I couldn't stop crying.
Yeah. Tears of joy.
I literally,
you met your idol.
Oh my goodness. And she didn't disappoint. You know, they say don't meet your idols. You'll be Nope.
No, I get that. I get that because I like one of my idols. One of my idols was Jazzy Jeff when I was DJing, and like when I was deployed. Shout out Jazzy Jeff. Like he'll remember this, but anyway, like when I was deployed, I used to write him all the time, right? Because when you start being a DJ, kind of like you a comedian, you want to meet.
Yeah.
So I run into him in Fresh Island Fest over in Croatia. My buddy Fat Philly. Shout out Fat Philly over in Croatia. He books me. I come out there and Jazzy Jeff is there, and we have a talk in the background. I was like, "Yo, this dude is pretty dope." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then it was the same way with Scratch Bastard, another DJ a prominent DJ that I really think is dope. And I met him up in Brooklyn Bowl. I don't know, 5 years ago. But so it's the same thing. I was kind of like, damn, like watching this dude DJ compared to me, I got to put in some work still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. It's always great when you meet your people that you grow up. So as far as you, I know you've been in the game 15 years. What are some of the biggest stages that you played on?
So the first time that I ever stood on a stage, I actually.
You were shook?
Oh.
Not Gale.
Oh. I looked like booty meat on a stripper. I was shaking so bad. Oh.
She said booty meat on a stripper?
It was horrible.
Let's go.
Listen, first time ever on stage in Pensacola, Florida. Shout out to Willow Albritton.
Big shout to Willow. I know Willow too,
Shout out
yeah.
to Willow Albritton. Gave me the chance of a true lifetime. He brought to Pensacola Shorty,
Oh, shit.
Double D, the late Tyler Craig, and Don D.C. Curry. And I opened for the 4 of them.
Oh, shit.
I was just
Come
like,
on with it.
Man, the first time
Come on
ever,
with it.
The first time ever
Was
on
you,
stage.
was you shook or no?
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people don't really scare me
Right.
like that.
It's the crowd sometimes.
It's the crowd
Yeah.
that scared me. But lucky for me, the light was bright and I couldn't see nobody.
Yeah, that's the thing with comedians. I didn't know that till I started doing those comedy shows that you guys can't really see the crowd.
we
You're like,
can't really
fuck
see.
y'all. You looking at me.
Can't see.
Absolutely. So at this point in your career, like, what are your goals now? You've been doing this for 15 years. You played big stages. Like, what does Gale? Everybody wants to get noticed. You've already been noticed, but is there a higher level of being noticed that you aspire for?
So listen, I'm not necessarily looking to walk the red carpet for an Emmy or
Right.
an Oscar or any of those things. But I would like to see my craft expand me
Absolutely.
past where I am. And in true God-like fashion, you already said something twice that speaks into that lane for me.
Okay.
Inviting me as a part of the YouTube family.
Absolutely.
Gathering in the backyard.
Absolutely.
Right up my alley.
I would love Gale to be there with that,
Exactly
sipping
what
on a little, you know what I'm
just
saying? You know, yeah.
something that I'm interested in. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
More real life,
Okay.
improvisational
Yeah.
living than scripted drama
Yep.
and falsehood. So
It makes 100% sense.
yeah.
Yep.
So definitely something that I'm interested
Yep.
in, and sit right here and got blessed with the opportunity.
That's
so.
it. That's it. I mean, when we do the Gale, like, I'm about building and building people up. That's what this podcast is for. I mean, the when you come over for the barbecue joint, just do 5 minutes of stand up. You're gonna have a whole crowd out there. It's gonna be filmed. We're gonna put it up. We'll break it down. We'll put it up on the YouTube channel.
My stand up is from the minute I open my eyes. to
That's
the minute
it.
I lay down. Because
That's it.
life is what I base my stand up off of. I mean,
So ain't no cap, as these youngsters say. You all about your real shit.
oh my God, it's happening.
That's it. That's gangster. That's how it's supposed to be.
It is absolutely happening.
I agree with that 1,000%. Let me see where we at. We moving right along. This is going smooth so far. I'm having a good time. So how do you feel about working with other females in the comedy realm?
I'm older.
Okay.
So I don't have a lot of the petty beefs that they have.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all about ego sometimes.
Yeah, it's about the ego.
Yeah.
And my life is what it is at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not really concerned, and they don't have to worry about me hitting on their boyfriends.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah, my doctor.
You can
will
have them.
not- You can have him.
I'm trying to get this bread.
Absolutely. Like, I take 2 different muscle relaxers. Leave me
That's
alone,
it.
baby boy.
That's it.
I ain't bending nothing. You all right.
Let's go. Let's go. So what am I looking at now? So do you feel that that stand-up comedy is still relevant today?
Oh, definitely.
But not here in Pensacola. Is like, because
There is-
it's our market, right? The market is tough here.
It really is.
That's why I DJ like out and
It
play.
really is.
No one understands
And you
it.
can go 45 miles in either direction and almost really make it. But here in this,
I don't know what it is.
neither do I. I can ask for a clean comedy. Well, they can ask for clean comedy, and I give them the price. In Pensacola, there's an argument.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That much? 45 minutes in either direction. Okay, and we'll give you a tip or 2 as well.
Yeah. Well,
Same talent, same, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is about being here.
it's
that
here,
makes
man,
them-
and it drives you crazy because, like I said, I was you see my house is empty. I was
Yeah.
packing up to leave, but we decided to let our daughter stay here till she graduates. But, like, I'm moving between Lakeland and Orlando because
Yeah.
it's opportunity,
Yeah.
right? There's opportunity here, but, like, the support, like, your people don't support you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, it's hard
absolutely.
pressed here. So
Yeah.
that's why I said, and people are like, well, Boogs, you don't having a lot of people in Pensacola from your on your podcast. And I'm like, because I love Pensacola, but I have a bigger audience than Pensacola. I've been traveling the world DJing for over 22 years. I was in the military for 22. So I know people everywhere. The people that I bring on in Pensacola are the people that are worthy of coming on the podcast. Everyone's not worthy of getting my space, especially in this location.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
This is a secret location. Only
Yes.
so,
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, so you don't want people at your location that can come back and possibly, you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, Gale, what would be your dream comedy stage to play?
The Apollo. You mean just
if you could be
one
anywhere.
stage? Yeah, the Apollo. Just and make them laugh. Have them rolling from the top
Now,
to the bottom.
That's gonna happen. But
Yes.
Gale, but have you reached out?
No.
Well, let's reach out. I'll help you do it. You got an EPK, right?
Did you hear that?
Nah, like I'll help you do it. Like that's what I'm about. I'll sit here and write the emails. Hey, this is her EPK. Can you guys get her on? Like that's I think because a lot of my success when I was DJing, it wasn't by necessarily coming. I know this is two different things, but I'm saying it's not. It's the same tactics, right? That word of mouth shit goes a long way when you see somebody.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like I do a sales pitch where I'm like, I'll DJ the first time for free because I already know.
Yeah.
Even at this age, I don't care what people say.
Yeah.
If you DJ for free and you show somebody your value, they don't have a problem paying you, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, but no, I definitely want to get you some. New York, I need y'all's help up here to get Gale on some comedy. I know that Caroline's was big in New York. That's supposed to be a big spot for all the comedians up there. So, I got to reach out in New York and to some of our people up there and see what we can. Even we can get one booking, it would be great.
And then to Antonio Barnes, who does the comedy show in Belize. Antonio, I have a passport with not one stamp. Help a sister out.
Antonio, book her. That's it. The picture's right here. We're going to tag him in the video. Make sure you send me We're going to tag everybody. Apollo, we got to get you out there. So that's what I'm saying. Let's get this thing going where we can get people out there, man. That's what it's about. So I want you to do a couple jokes, but we're going to save that at the end. Let's talk about your goals for 2025.
Actually, I am living inside of one of my goals already. I am station manager for internet radio station Real Women Radio.
Hey.
So
I know about Real Women. Shout out to Real Women. I was supposed to come on there and DJ years ago, 2015-16. What's her name? Kwanda. She's cool. She had asked me to come on there and I just didn't make it. That's when Corey T was back over there. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
They wanted me to come and do like a midday mix one time and I couldn't make it, man. I was busy. But shout out to Real Woman Radio. They have been rocking for a minute now. You've been with them the whole time?
No, I have not been with them the whole time. I've been there 2 years, but I'm very grateful for everything that they've taught me and I've learned and how it is going and growing for me.
Absolutely. Y'all make sure y'all tap into Real Women Radio out here in Pensacola, Florida, man. It's
RWR Live 365.
There you go. There's the there we go. So y'all make sure y'all tap in and you can see Gale on there.
I am on there Monday through Friday, midday live with Major Vibes.
Oh, that shit is fire.
That is from 12 to 2. We are bringing you the latest in the gossip that's going on around in Hollywood and the latest in what's happening in and around our area.
I got a question to ask you about this area too. Have you seen all these traffic stoplights that the cameras?
My goodness.
560 in a week?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'll run an orange light. Orange mean go.
Yeah, no, right now it means decision.
That's what I'm saying. Orange mean go. I'm stepping on it.
No, they making that decision for you right now. They're like, what?
Yeah,
they pay for the light.
They popping them up everywhere. Yeah, it's crazy.
They gotta pay for them.
Shit. So, Gale, I want you to give everybody your socials. Let me turn this music down. Look in that camera and give them your socials, Gale, so they'll know where to find you.
On Facebook, I am Gale, spelled just like the storm, Gale, Misunderstood Fluker for Facebook. On Instagram, I am the letter U. Giggle with me.
I just found your Instagram today.
I
was like, Gale, I can't find her fucking name anywhere, man. And then I look and it comes up. You giggle with me?
You giggle with me, baby.
I said, hell yeah, yes, sir. Make some noise for Miss Gale. Hell yeah. Gale, we 25 minutes in. I like to go about 30 minutes. Can you give us 5 minutes of funk?
Let's see what we got going on here. So, as an older woman, I've
ma'am.
renewed my AARP card a couple of times. Mind your business. But with that being said, I try to pay attention to what's happening around me.
Absolutely.
And when I got my AARP card, they said you could get a new career and be anything you wanted to be. So I was going to be a stripper.
Hey.
But yeah, there's a lot of things that prevent me from doing that. It's mainly my health, because I don't think I could bend down and stand up real fast. Yeah. And stay conscious at the same time. I figure if I do that, I'm going to pass out.
You gonna pass out?
Yeah, they going to make it. And I'm not going to qualify to spin around that pole. I have vertigo. So, if I get on that pole and try to spin, I'm going to fly off like I'm at a concert with white people. Yeah. And I know the VA going to be pissed if I try to go in here and explain that injury.
They already trying to take our money, Gale.
See what I'm saying? Now they tell me, oh, you moonlighting too? Oh,
I love it.
So I'm not going to be able to do that.
Just listen, you're just the funniest. Like, I'm for real. Like, even that's what I'm saying. I wanna, we gotta showcase this and get it out there, man. Even if we do a 20-minute set once a month and throw it on the YouTube, I don't care. But let's get Miss Gale out there, everybody. This is the journey right now, is to get Gale booked across the United States. We have a big platform. We have soldiers all across the United States at no comedy clubs. She's a prior service veteran, so we always look out for our own. And I'm glad to have her on here, man. This has been an awesome day. Gale, is there anything you want to say, Gale, to the people? Besides, book her. Like,
yeah,
that's the...
Yeah. Because this is the retirement plan. Like, I'm not yet getting my little service money, and it looked like about to get signed right off of me.
Jesus.
So, yep, I don't have 401k. I don't have a boyfriend, a sugar daddy. I don't have a diabetes boyfriend. None of that. Yes. So please go ahead and book your girl so I can survive. And
can we get you over here, even if it costs me a couple of dollars or a couple ribs or something? Can we get you over here during that during the family reunion? I would love it. Even if you did 10 minutes of stand up, whatever. I am definitely down. Yeah, I got $10, $1 a minute. Come on.
You can feed a hungry senior citizen for 69 cents a day.
It was a great time. Well, Gale, I'll tell you what I want to do. We're going to end this. I just wanted for you to stop by today, but what I would like to do is have you back on here, and maybe you just do a whole like comedic set on here for like 15 minutes but I think we do it live, Gale. I can go live on this too. We do it live on the YouTube channel. I love it. Yeah. I love it. We do like a whole broadcast presentation where we get it on it. Let's do it for let's do it like 2 months ago. We build it up 2 months from now. Okay. And we have Gale, Undastood, Fluker, and we do both at the same time. That's perfect. My birthday is in May as well. Perfect. So we do the TikTok joint. We're going to stream to both, so you get extra attention, yeah? I love it. With that being said, I am about to get out of here. I had to have my girl, Gale Fluker, come through today. This is, like I said, we already said it, this is a 2-part interview. 2 parts. So y'all pay attention, because I know you already like this. So she's just going to give us more shit. And with that being said, y'all already know who it is. It's the boy Boogie on Boogie's Beat Down, man. We blowing it up all this year. I got my girl, Gale, Undastood, Fluker in the house. Yes, sir. Before we get out of here, big shout out to 40 Ounce Productions for my dope music that I have on every podcast. Big shout out to Raw Wattage. And I didn't do a check-in this time because Gale was in the building, but shout out to all my service members, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine, Coast Guards, firefighters. Who else, Gale? Who am I missing? Police officers. First responders. First responders. We fuck with y'all heavy on here. So y'all need to fuck with us on this channel, yeah? With that being said, man, it's the boy Boogie. It's Miss Gale, Undastood. Yeah. Gale Fluker. We bouncing out this mug. With that, we out. Peace.